Hi, beautiful collective. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get some messages for you. Collective energy, what does the universe want to reveal for the collective energy at this time, guys? Thank you so very much for all of your contributions, your generosity, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. It's deeply appreciated. Welcome to all you new subscribers, and welcome to those of you that are rejoining. Okay, this is about some sort of announcement or inheritance. Predestination. It's been predestined. What's this going on? Taking command. Okay, the puppeteer is here. What's going on? Deception, trickery. Ooh. What the hell? An investigation? Research? I'm going to clarify that. Spirit, clarify this investigation. Someone's trying to explain, come up with some kind of explanation, wanting to apologize for some kind of trickery. This is the fortune reversal. There's an investigation or research here. What's this investigation all about, Spirit? A betrayal? Or a death? Some investigation. What's this? Apologies. Fake apologies. Deception. Someone wanting to take control of some sort of... Ooh, what is going on here? Somebody's investigating this other lover. Puppeteer. Something to do with a child. Trying to keep a child from a family. Trying to keep a child from reuniting with the family. There's some sort of investigation going on here. Planning to control. What's this all about? Fortune reversal. Somebody is doing a whole hell lot of research here and investigating. I don't know if they're investigating about a child or they are using a child as a puppeteer to investigate you. Or someone feels like a child's being used as like somebody wanting justice. I don't know if somebody's like trying to use a child to gain information or trying to use a child to gain access to information, or this is a child doing some sort of investigation. Someone's like what the hell? You're taking command here. Teamwork. This is heavy burdens, a tower, regret. Wait. Let me just see where this is going. Someone is looking at you as marriage material or wants someone's looking at you as a hard worker, very upright, as a good reputation. I don't know, there's some freaking message here. Somebody might be going to court. Getting evidence or giving evidence to the court. Why am I sensing that there's something sinister going on in the background here? It's almost like somebody is... This is an investigation. Oh my God. If you've lost someone in your family, like as an actual death, it's like there's somebody else in the background trying to investigate that to see if that's where you're getting your money from, or is trying to reverse the legal decision somehow. They're wasting their time. That's what Spirit's saying. Someone is getting very freaking greedy here. See, what somebody is doing is looking at you as like wealth, or maybe you've gotten some sort of inheritance, or you're getting some sort of inheritance, or somebody in the background affiliated with this other lover. People are researching your money or something like that, investigating. They are wasting their time. Someone is using a child somehow to gain access to your inheritance or to your legacy. It's like using a child to get information. It's because you're getting a victory. You're working hard. You're getting a victory. There could be a Gemini here. I don't know what this is. This person might have a child with another person. It's almost like I don't know what this is, honestly, because it's like someone has a child or there's a child involved. It's something to do with inheritances and it's something to do with legalities. There's a legal investigation going on about a child or it's almost like a child is being used here somehow to get somebody could be investigating a child. There's a lover here who's been manipulating something to do with a child. Trying to say like someone abandoned a child or neglected a child. Somebody's sticking their nose in, investigations are going on. Someone's looking how to like reverse a judgment or reverse a court decision or trying to like use the court record searches. Somebody's doing record searches to find out, like if you've lost someone in your family, someone is looking how to they could be paying an investigator or paying for doing like record searches, trying to find out about a will or an inheritance to see if there's some way that they can reverse a fortune. I don't know if somebody, I don't know how to say this because there's several stories here. It's almost like, say you're doing really, really well for yourself and say you lost somebody in your family, this is like an investigation going on. Somebody's getting greedy in the background here, trying to use a child as like a foot in the door, trying to use a child to like get their foot into your finances. But they're wasting their time because you're too smart for these people. This is somebody who's like trying to go search public records or see if they can do like a search on like a will search or something like that, or an inheritance search. Is there any way we can use this child to reverse some sort of estate or get this changed? There's a puppeteer here. Somebody is like using a child as the foot in the door to gain wealth. There is a legal investigation going on. Now, I don't know if it's taxes. I don't know if it's fraud. I don't know what this is. You're innocent. You have high honor, respect. You have a respectable business, or you run a respectable life here. All the little greeds are coming out of the wormwood here. It's like if you've lost somebody in your family, these people are seeing it as like an opportunity to grease in the back door. How they can access this money. What possible way can we get a hold of this money? Is there any way we can get a hold of this money? Reverse a decision. And someone is saying you're wasting your time. It's set in stone. It's like, no, this could be heirs, heir to a fortune, or heirs to an inheritance or something like that. Someone figures that they can use a child to gain access into this will, or gain access into this insurance, or how can we get our greasy hands on it? Like, you're highly respected, okay? You have a respectable business, you work hard, you pay your taxes, there's a little greasy person behind the scenes over here. Trying to use a child through the back door to get to these finances. Like, say for an example, this is an estate. This could be estate attorneys, or trying to like These is like state attorneys or state laws or something like that. It's wills and estates. It's like somebody's trying to like. There's a manipulative person here who has a child, and they're trying to like use this child to gain access or to see. Oh my Jesus. This is courts of law. This is public records. This is searching, like internet surfing or searching public records or trying to find out if you have a will or if this person had a will or has a will. And how can I manipulate to reverse a decision? Can I reverse a decision? Can I reverse something here? Is it reversible? Can we get it? Can we get this will or this estate changed? How, we're talking legal. How can I change this inheritance? Can I change this will? Can I gain access? Somebody's using a child to gain access to somebody's property or talking to lawyers and stuff like that to see they're wasting their time. Like, you have your money on your own. You are gaining this money on your own from hard work, from respectable work. And someone's looking into like court decisions or making a judgment call about a will or an estate. These could be heirs, and somebody's looking in, asking a lawyer or something. Well, how I have a child of this person, how can I gain access in my like, it's not your, it's, I don't know if they're trying to get in good with you to get included in your will or your estate, or if someone has been deceased and someone in the background, here's an heir from second generation heir or something, trying to get in through the back door. How can I reverse a decision? How can I reverse a decision? The court's like saying you cannot reverse a decision. I mean, the judgment is made. The judgment goes to the person who is the heir to this will. If there was an estate, what I do know is they're wasting their time. This is about fairness. This is about equality. Alls I know, This is all about wills and estates and people searching public records to see what people had or didn't have. They cannot access what's into somebody's will. Now, they can't. They're wasting their time. They can't access. Someone is manipulating and someone is using a child as a tool to get information about a will or get information about an estate or to get information about assets. You're going to have to be cautious. There are some greasers in the background here. Like if you are the executor to a will, maybe that's what they're researching to see if there was an executor to a will. Maybe they're researching to see if you have a will or this deceased person has a will and who's included in the will. And they're using a child to do this. Like this could be you have a child, say, and this could be your grandchild or something. This other person is trying to use this child so it's like to get in the back door somehow. They're sneaky snakes. That's all I'm going to say about it. If you are this is to do with family estates, family law, or family estate planning here, or something like that. And it's like whoever this energy is, it could be a deceased person giving me this message. Now, if you are looking after their will or you're the executor to their estate, they're saying, okay, if there's a minor child or something like that involved in this situation, or someone under the age of 18, then this person is telling me, do not give any money to this greedy person. There is some energy here, it could be a Gemini, that someone doesn't trust. They're saying, if you want to give something to this child, don't go through the parents. Leave it in a trust account for this child. If you want to include a child. If you want to include a child, leave it in a separate trust account, because this child will never see the benefits of it. The parents will get it. They will spend this child's inheritance before the child ever sees a penny of it. So if that's a child under the age of 18, legal age 21 in some places, I don't know. Where I am, it's 18. So If you want to see this child get something of this person's will or your own, leave it in a account for them for when they turn a certain age, so that the parents don't have access to that money, because the parents will spend the money of that child. The adults here can look after themselves. They're not relatives even, but the child might be the relative, right? So this is a blood child of the King of Cups, okay? So they might be deceased. And they are saying, if the child's under 18 years of age, to put it in a trust fund for that child. Don't give the child the money until they're a certain age, because this child will never see it. The parents will spend it. It will not go to the child. The parents, there's a step parenting situation. A step parent and a parent will take this money of the child's and, live high on the hog at the child's expense. So leave it to the child, if that's what you're intending to do, in some kind of trust account. Because someone is really freaking sneaky here, eh? Looking at all the loopholes. Doing a lot of investigating into people's finances. Doing a lot of public record searches to see if there was a will, if what was left, searching bank accounts, seeing if they got banking information, traces of anything. Oh my God. And this might piss you off. Because you're very loving, you're very generous, you're very nurturing here. You may have had a lot of growth. You may have had a lot of progress. You're taking the leadership role here. You're going to have to trust your instincts and your intuition. Like some of you could be executors, or you could be making your own will. You could have for some of you, that's what it is. You could be doing estate planning. You could be doing wills and researching all the fine details. I would go through a lawyer, just saying. And it looks like somebody else is trying to beat you to the punch somehow. It's like maybe this person is researching whose ever deceased person this is, and they left you an inheritance, or they had specific instructions or something like that. whoever this is trying to use like empathy of the child. Come on, the child should be entitled to this. The child should get this or that. The child is going to get this or that, and just not giving it to the parent of the child. Okay? Somebody's trying to get somebody to like change a will or manipulate someone into changing a will. This person is saying, fuck, they're trying to manipulate me and I'm in the grave. So there is a deceased person here. This person is saying they're trying to manipulate me and I'm in the frickin' grave, and they're still trying to manipulate me out of my money. Like, this person may have had specific instructions of where they wanted this money to go and who they wanted to give this money to. And this person is saying, like, they might have a child. And they might want to give the child something, but they can't give the child something if the child's under 18 without the parents and the step-parents spending it all. So they're like, if you are giving something to a child, put it in a trust. Someone's really manipulative and they're not very balanced. Like, yeah, this other energy, the parent, the mother of this child, wants it for herself. Thinks it's fair if she gets something. And this is the person that the deceased person does not trust. Very selfish. So, like, you could be the child of this deceased person in some cases. And somebody wants to will you something. And there's some kind of ex here who's trying to, like, going to the court to see if they can reverse the will or change the decision. No. It's embarrassing how sneaky they are. Holy Christ. Manipulative and sneaky. No, the decision's made. This deceased person wants to give who they want to give this inheritance to. And it must be involving you, collective. But you've got to be careful because there is somebody behind the scenes who is secretly going into court records trying to find out what was in the will, who got what, who's getting what. They're greedy as fuck. If they could get $5 out of it, they'd go for $5. Now, you could be the maternal grandparent or the maternal mother or the mother of this child. You could be the parent of whoever was deceased. So this could be who's ever looking after your grandkids, so to say, for some of you. And whoever this in-law is, they're an in-law. They're greedy as fuck. How can I get my hands on this money? What can I do? And how can I gain access into here? Holy Jesus. And for some of you, it's your past person and that sneaky link they hooked up with, using a child to gain access to your person's money, inheritances, wills, that kind of stuff, if it does not resonate with you. They are doing research. And this could also be you, Spirit, telling you to do your research. Like you could be making out your own will, your own planning. If you don't want sneaky links to get your money, you're going to have, and you want to leave some money to somebody, a grandchild or a child, you're going to have to do your research, because if you leave it to a child who's under the age of 18, their parents are going to get it, unless you put it in a fund. And you might have to get some legal instructions, the best way to do that, because it varies from region to region. But for some of you, there's a sneaky link trying to get access to legal records or court documents, and trying to get like proof or evidence or something that they can overturn a decision on a will. Take care.